Dividing fractions.
The expression 8 divided by 2 means the number of 2's in 8, which is 4. Similarly, the expression 3 divided by half means the number of halves in 3, which of course is 6. You probably would have wondered how 8 over 2 gives 4, but 3 over half is 6 and not 1.5.
To further explain 3 divided by half, let's see how this works out with a piece of cake. For example, assuming that these 3 are pieces of cake, if each were divided into half, we'd have 6 cake portions. Said differently, if 3 of your friends dropped by your house and you quickly dashed out to get 3 cakes for them, on your return, 3 other friends had come too, making 6 altogether. How would you share the cake such that each of them got an equal share? Well, it's simple. Just divide each of the 3 cakes into half.
Now, if faced with this kind of challenge, how would you solve it mathematically? Another way of expressing this would be to say 3 is divided by half. This is so because we're talking about how many times each of the cakes was divided. Now, if your answer to that is 3 over 2, you will be saying after dividing one piece of cake into 2 equal parts, you are considering 2 halves of one cake and a half of another cake. This obviously does not explain what just happened. Now, to solve this problem, we need to understand the concept of reciprocal fractions.
So, what are reciprocal fractions?
The reciprocal of a fraction is another fraction with a numerator and a denominator reversed. The reciprocal of 4 over 7, for instance, is 7 over 4. This is where 4 and 7 swap positions. So what would the reciprocal of minus 5 be?
That's easy. The reciprocal of minus 5 would be 1 over minus 5.
Good!
Now, let's solve our earlier example of 3 divided by half. This is similar to multiplying a fraction by a whole number. But in this case, the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction, which is the divisor fraction, is switched, while the division sign is changed into multiplication. So in this case, place the 3 over 1 just like before and swap the second fraction. Thereafter, multiply. That is 2 over 1 times 3 over 1. This is equal to 6.